Hi, my name is Dr. Aruna Chauhan. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to talk about how to answer the most general question being asked by the recruiter during interviews. That's what did you like least about your last job? Or what was the worst part of your last job? Or which thing you don't like about this profession? Well, sometimes this question seems like a trap. Your interviewer is asking for a negative answer. If you haven't given the subject some thought, you may accidentally talk yourself out of a job. So, the interviewer, through this question, wants to find out if you are going to be satisfied with the job for which you are interviewing. So, if you were dissatisfied before, there are pretty good chances that you will remain dissatisfied again if the circumstances are similar. So, here are some tips that you may consider while preparing the answer for this question. Tip 1: Stay positive to a negative answer. So, always show that you are generally not a negative person, but by staying positive to the answer, then this negative question, that's very tricky. So, remember to express that you are overall satisfied with that job. So, start your answer with some positive note. For example, you can say, overall, I have been satisfied with my job. I have been able to work with some really interesting people. So, in this way, even if you are talking about some negative thing, you are from the core are positive, and you start your answer by a positive note. So, the second tip to answer this question is share only one dislike. Sometimes people have more than one dislikes, and it's not a pretty good time to talk about more than one dislike. So, as you look for the answer to this question you are being asked, try to focus on an element of the work itself rather than people. Well, when I say people, it means you should not talk about the politics of the company or some specific person or your coworker or your boss. It's always good to talk about the elements of work. So there is a possibility that your interview knows people within that industry. So try to limit yourself to the work related issues, such as you can talk about overload or a lack of growth or lack of flexibility. So these are pretty good elements that you can talk about that you don't like with your job. The third tip here is focus on the elements of work. So that's very, very, very important. Your elements of works are much more important than people. Give a reason how it hinders your strength. So, in the end, connect the negative situation that hampered you from deploying one of your key skills so that the interviewer sees that you as someone who wants to be able to work to their best potential. So, the last thing is do practice the answer to this question. Remember that this interviews goes both the ways. So, you need to take care of all these things. So, the sample answer here is in my previous job, as I remember, my team and I were given 20 days to complete the project as a group. There was a set procedure to accomplish project. Those procedures were framed in the past. I realized that the project might be completed in 10 days using new technology and artificial intelligence. But my team leader didn't want to adopt the technology. Then I realized that it's not suitable for the company's future in the global market to avoid technology and hamper my IT skills to perform better and more efficiently. I wish the company administration would realize it soon. So, in this question, you are talking about in the sample answer, it's reflected that the company is a sort of hamper to the growth and development of your IT skills in future. So it's talking about just one dislike, it's talking about the element of work instead of people. And you have given pretty good logic that how it hinder your strength. So while preparing your answer, think over all these tips and this sample answer. Good luck.